Hey everyone, it's Amy. Today I have for you the Spring 2024 collection from Light Elegance. This is Happy Vibes. So Light Elegance just released their spring collection, and oh my, neon is this spring collection neon. It is a groovy, I feel like it's like 70s type of a vibe. We got the glitter gels, and then we got the buttercreams for this collection. And I want to get into the swatches. We got some comparisons, and then I got some thoughts on their spring collection. So let's get right into it. Let's start with their buttercreams first. First up, we have Flower Power. So here's what Flower Power looks like. It is a light pink, not quite a baby pink. It's a little bit darker than a baby pink, but it is definitely a nice spring pink. Next we have Trippy. Here's what Trippy looks like. It is a neon traffic cone orange. It is very bright. This would be perfect for like summer tropical nails. Next we have Far Out, and this one is a shimmer. Here's what Far Out looks like, and it is gorgeous. It's not quite a neon blue, but it's borderline a neon blue. Very bright, almost neon blue with a metallic shimmer in it. It's so pretty. This would be another good one for like mermaid, ocean type nails. It's gorgeous. Next we have Love Bug. Here's what Love Bug looks like. This is your neon bright pink. I love it. These colors are so bright and so pretty. I love the bright colors. Makes me even more ready for summer, and I'm already a summer girly, so this makes me so excited. Next we have Groovy Green. Here's what Groovy Green looks like, and it's an electric lime green shade. I'm curious, I think this might be close to Tennis Anyone, which is one of my favorite bright colors from Light Elegance. It is also a bright green, so I'm very curious to see how that one compares. And then the last one we have is Psychedelic. Here's what Psychedelic looks like, and it is a neon yellow. The label is a little misleading, though I don't think any of the labels are quite as bright as the actual colors. This looks more like a sunflower yellow, but it is a neon yellow. So let me go ahead and cure all of these, top coat them, and we'll come check all of the colors out. So here are all of the buttercreams swatched and top coated. So Flower Power is our only non-neon color, and then Far Out is our only color that has shimmer. All the others are just a cream. Now, I'm loving it. I love the neons. I am here for it. I think the only thing that would make this collection better is instead of doing like a light pink, if they did a neon purple. You guys know I love purple. We are missing a purple neon in this collection. That would be the only thing to make this better, but I am absolutely loving them. Let's go ahead and swatch the glitters, and then we'll do some comparisons and then talk about everything. This first one is Free Spirit. Here's what Free Spirit looks like. This one does have a lot of purple to it, so I know I was missing my purple. This kind of gives it to me. So this is an iridescent glitter. It's got multi-colors in it. It's not too chunky. It's got a couple chunky pieces, but it's more on the fine side. Super shiny, super sparkly, and again, it's more of like that purple base to it. Or I guess like the main glitter color is more on the purple side. Next, we have Good Vibrations. Here's what Good Vibrations looks like. This is a yellow glitter. It is definitely more of a brighter yellow, not quite like to the neon, but it is a very bright yellow glitter. Now we have had yellow glitters from Light Elegance in the past, so I am curious to see how those all kind of line up. But this one's pretty concentrated, and then it's got like a little bit of an iridescent, like almost gold reflex to it. Next we have Stay Cool. Here's what Stay Cool looks like. And this one's a lot more jelly than I anticipated. It looks very concentrated in the pot, but it is more of a jelly type of glitter. So it's a blue jelly base, and then it has blue and iridescent glitters in it. They're like the super tiniest fine little like glitter flecks in there. It's still really pretty. Again, is going to be good for your ocean vacation type of nails. Next, we have Wild Child. Here's what Wild Child looks like. This is almost a full coat coverage. It does have a pink jelly base to it, but the glitters themselves are very concentrated. It's a matte pink glitter with a little bit of iridescent shimmer to it. I think we've had a couple like this too, so I'm curious to see how that compares. Next, we have Peace and Love. Here's what Peace and Love looks like. This one is a bit of a chunkier glitter. It's like, it has two different types of green glitters in it, a darker one, and then almost like a yellowy gold type of green. And the last one we have is Go-Go Boots. Here's what Go-Go Boots looks like. It is a white iridescent glitter. It's definitely pulling a little bit more on the blue-green side of it. Like it's mostly like that yellow-green reflex, and then it's got a little bit of a blue base to it. Now we have seen one similar to this. Again, Light Elegance loves to do their iridescent white type of glitters, so we will have to compare this to see what I think about it. Let me go ahead and top coat all of these swatches, and then we'll come back and do some comparisons. So here are all of the glitters. These are all gorgeous as well. We do have ones I think that are going to be similar, so definitely want to do some comparisons. And then for comparisons today, I did actually go ahead and get all of the swatches done for my comparisons for this collection. As you guys may or may not know, I'm trying to re-swatch all of my colors for all of my brands to be in these longer pointed swatches versus like the old Light Elegance swatches that they were on. So I did swatch all of them. So I'm going to show all swatches for these. I'm not going to pull out the pots. You guys will kind of have to let me know if you like that better, if you like having the swatches all lined up, or if you prefer me doing the pots all lined up, or if you kind of want me to do a combination of both. Definitely let me know. So let's go ahead and start with swatches with the Buttercreams. So for Love Bug, these are the pinks that I pulled. So we have, this is Love Bug, the new one, and we have Smitten, Counting Coral Sheep, and Heart-Shaped Box. Now, Counting Coral Sheep definitely is more on the coral side versus this is like a hot neon pink. Same with Heart-Shaped Box. I thought it would get a little bit closer, but it almost looks more coral. Then we have Smitten, which is also, I would consider a neon pink, but is a little bit lighter than Love Bug. So I'd say Love Bug is a good addition to the collection. Then for Far Out, this one does have a metallic shimmer to it. I did pull Holy Guacamole from last year's summer launch. We have Pika Blue, which is a neon blue from them. And then we also have Mermaid in the shade. Now, just looking at these all together is a gorgeous color combination, but let's go ahead and get into them. So Holy Guacamole definitely is more of a teal next to Far Out. Though, again, it has that reflex that's almost leans teal, but it's not quite. Here's Pika Blue, which is our current neon blue from Light Elegance. Now, of course, Far Out has that shimmer. So I would say they are close, but because Far Out has that shimmer to it, it almost looks a little bit lighter. And then here's Mermaid in the Shade, which is another shimmer, but this one is a much stronger green reflex in it. Then for our green, our groovy green, here is Tennis Anyone. It gets very, very close to Tennis Anyone, but it's not exact. It's like if you're looking for Tennis Anyone, I think you could definitely get away with the groovy green. It is, I would say, close enough, but it's not exact. Tennis Anyone is ever so slightly lighter, but they are very, very close. And then here is Sublime Lime, which was our other like brighter green shade. You can tell like this one's more of an electric lime, and then this one is just a brighter green. Then for Trippy, which is our neon orange, I didn't really have a neon orange from them, so I pulled my brightest corally orange shades that I have. This one is Hot as a Jalapeno. This one's last year's summer. It has a shimmer to it, and it's definitely more of a coral color. And then we have the Coral Cottage, which is lighter. This one's more of a like a springtime peachy type, but it's still pretty bright. I would still use that for summer. And then this one is Charming Cherry, which leans more orange. I feel like in camera they might be coming up close-ish. They're definitely different in person. This Trippy is definitely your neon. Traffic Cone Orange. Charming Cherry is definitely a brighter, but it still almost leans more coral in comparison. So there are our orange lineups, and I feel like orange is hard for my camera to capture, so I hope you're seeing the colors good. Then for Flower Power, which is our like light pink shade, these are the light pinks. I feel like Madame Glam definitely has more lighter pinks closer to this, like the one I'm wearing here. Mine's a little bit more muted, but even that gets kind of close to it. I think this one is, let's see, I have it here. This one's Hibiscus from Madame Glam that I have on my nails. From Light Elegance, I pulled Dream On, which I feel like it's close, but it's definitely more of a purple color. Then we have All Pose for Leo, which is a little bit more of a nude than a pink. Then we have Delightful Day. Again, it gets close, but Flower Power is a little bit lighter. Then we have Bon Bon, which is like our baby pink. So they all have a different undertone because we got the purple, the nudie, this one's corally, and then this one's just way lighter. But that is our range of like lighter pinks from Light Elegance. Then for psychedelic, these are the yellows I pulled. We really don't have a neon yellow, so this is new to the collection, but just to compare it to our previous yellows, this is Sunbum, which is more of our sunflower, more like August, September, more mustardy type of a yellow. This one's Yellow Jacket, which is a super bright yellow. I feel like in camera they almost look similar. They're not. Yellow Jacket is a bright yellow, but Psychedelic is your true neon yellow. And then this is Sunkissed, which is more of a pastel type of a yellow. So those are our yellows from Light Elegance. So starting with our yellow glitter, we actually have quite a few. So Good Vibrations is our new one. This one is Sugar Drop, which I think was last year's spring collection. It's a little bit lighter, more of like your pastel yellow, but same type of glitter with like the iridescent yellow. And then we have Bad Banana. Now, Bad Banana is a true neon glitter versus Good Vibrations is more of just a regular yellow glitter. This one does have matte glitters in it, and I think it's the matte glitters that make it brighter and more the neon. I feel like actual like shiny glitters, I feel like it's hard to get like a neon shiny glitter. That's why I like the matte glitters tend to be a little bit brighter. Then we have Nice Melons, which is definitely leans a little bit more orangey in tone. Same with Woody. Woody actually gets closer. So these are the ones that are close. So we have Sugar Drop, which is a little bit lighter. We have Good Vibrations, which is our new glitter. And then Woody is slightly chunkier, slightly on the orange side, but they do get close. So I'd say if you are looking for like a neon glitter to go with the neon color, like Psychedelic and Bad Banana, I would think is perfect for this over Good Vibrations. Now, if you want to tone down the neon, then definitely do Good Vibrations. But if you want to stick with the neon, I would do Bad Banana over it. Okay, here are all of our iridescents. And I didn't even pull all of them because we do have quite a few that are like a chunky iridescent. So I didn't pull like the super chunky ones just because it doesn't quite compare, because this one, Go Go Boots, is on the finer side, but we have a lot here. This one is Beachy, which gets similar. I feel like in camera they're looking pretty similar. There is a slight difference. Definitely Go Go Boots has more of that green reflex to it. Beachy does not. It's more of just the iridescent glitters. We have On the Rocks, which has a matte base to it, so that doesn't quite compare. This one is Swing by Sweden, my tried and true favorite iridescent. It's Swing by Sweden is a little bit chunkier, and it doesn't have that like green sheen to it. Here is Pears and Pastries. So this one is different because this one, and I think you can see it in camera, how the new one, Go Go Boots, has the green sheer to it, and then this one has the blue sheer to it. This one is She's a Star. This one also has some matte glitters in it and is a little bit chunkier. Again, doesn't have that green sheen to it. This one is Mother of Pearl, which is very close to She's a Star. Again, chunkier, has some matte glitters in it. And then this one is Sinfully Sweet, which is quite a bit chunkier. So again, they're all a little bit different. I think you could see them all the lineup, how they are all slightly different. It definitely, Go-Go Boots, I think, gets closest to beachy. And again, once you pair these like on top of a color, they're gonna look pretty similar. So Go-Go Boots, is it pretty? Yes. If you have a lot of these other iridescent glitters, you don't necessarily need it. Okay, here are our blue lineup, which I'm very curious about. So here's our new one, Stay Cool, which has that blue jelly base and then that kind of green and blue iridescent glitters. This one is Yummy Gummy, which was last year's spring collection, I believe. It's pretty much a lighter version of it, and it does have a little bit more sparkle to it. This one is Deja Blue, which is Deja Blue does not have that jelly base to it, but the glitters are similar and it's a chunkier version of it. Then we have Cactus Makes Perfect. Cactus Makes Perfect is almost a more concentrated version of Stay Cool. The way that Cactus Makes Perfect swatched is what Stay Cool looks like in the jar, but then once Stay Cool is swatched, it is more sheer. So I prefer the Cactus Makes Perfect to have more of that opaque glitter. And then this one is Standing Ovation, which is a teal and blue glitter mix, and it is chunkier. For Peace and Love, I only had one like brighter green glitter to pull for it. This is Kiwi to My Heart, which was in that I liked that summer collection. That one was it was almost like I think there were a lot of fruits. The Bad Banana glitter was in that collection. They had a bunch of brighter colors. I really liked that one. That one was a summer collection. So here's what that looks like. I do prefer Kiwi to My Heart. I don't know what it is about this Peace and Love. Is a weird texture to me. Not physically a weird texture, it just looks like it's a weird texture. And I don't know if that's just me. I just feel, I don't know. It's a little weird to me. But Kiwi to My Heart would pair very nicely with Groovy Green. I mean, I guess that was Go. I don't know. I can't pinpoint what it is. I don't like Peace and Love. Even though it is a new addition to the collection, I don't really like it. Okay, for Wild Child, there were two neon matte pink glitters. This one is Pinch Me Pink, which is a little bit lighter. Wild Child is, again, a little bit darker, and it's a little bit more concentrated as well. And then this is Fruit Snacks, which is a little bit lighter but closer. And this one gets a little bit more concentrated. It almost goes down. Like this is light, medium, dark. They kind of, I feel like, fade into each other. And then this one is least concentrated, a little bit more concentrated, and then most concentrated. And then finally, Free Spirit, again, is another one of those iridescent glitters. Now this one leans a little bit more purpley, pinky, versus the other iridescents were like the white iridescent. But again, we do have quite a bit, not as much as the white ones, but we do have quite a bit. This one is Can't Wait to Cuddle, which is definitely more concentrated, and it's like a light lilac type of a glitter, and it does have some matte in there. This one is Wanna Watercolor, which is quite a bit finer, though the tones are similar. But you can see, I mean, that one's chunky, this one's fine. And then this one has a pink jelly base to it. This one is Good Fairy, which I feel like is a chunkier, less concentrated version of Free Spirit. And then this one is Pixie Purple, which Pixie Purple does have a little bit of a jelly base to it, and then it's got larger chunks to it. Definitely tone-wise, like these three are very similar. I do prefer the Free Spirit though over these other ones. Okay, so here are all of our colors, all of our glitters, and let's kind of go over my final thoughts of this collection. The neons, absolutely love. Most of them are new to Light Elegance, at least to what I have. I don't have too many neons from Light Elegance. This is a true neon collection. The glitters I could do without. My favorite is the Free Spirit. The other ones, we really had very comparable ones to them. Besides Peace and Love, that one was new to the collection, but for whatever reason, I don't care for that one. So I do really like Free Spirit again. The others I could really do without because we really have ones that are very similar. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. But as a collection, as a whole, flows very nicely together. Again, I would have liked to have seen a neon purple instead of this lighter pink, but this lighter pink, I do feel like it goes with the collection. Now, these two together, the Free Spirit and the Flower Power, I think are definitely more spring vibes. The rest of the collection, again, they're neons. And this is a spring collection, which is weird. The other weird thing about this collection, it came out a month later than it usually does. I feel like the spring collection from Light Elegance usually launches in February. This didn't launch till March. And I think it was about mid-March that this launched. So I am wondering if they're changing things around. I know they got the whole like repackage of these, and I do like these newer packages. I wasn't following too closely. I don't know if there was a reason that they launched it a little bit later. And then again, it does say this is the spring collection. It says on the packaging, spring 2024 collection, but it's a neon collection. So it makes me wonder what they're gonna then do for summer, because this to me is definitely a summer collection. Now, usually the spring collections are my least favorite collection of the year because they're the pastel, the muted colors. Not my cup of tea. Though I do end up using a lot of those as like they're good like accent background shades. So I do really like, this is probably my favorite spring collection that they've done in a long time. But again, it's neons, which is summer. So now I don't know what's left for them to do for the summer collection. And I'm also wondering if this collection launched a month later, if the summer collection is gonna launch a month later. I'm not sure. I have zero insider knowledge about that. If you guys have any insight, let me know in the comments down below, like what's going on with like the collections and stuff. I love this collection, it's super pretty. Again, I do like Olive besides Peace and Love. I don't know why I don't like that one. The rest, I do like the glitters, but we do have similar ones as you've seen in my comparisons. So I highly recommend you pick up the colors in this and then maybe pick and choose from the glitters which ones that you don't have already in your collection. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the Happy Vibes Spring collection from Light Elegance. What are you picking up? What are you not picking up? And then also let me know if you preferred me doing my comparisons this way, or if you prefer the pots, or if you kind of want me to do a combination of both. Let me know. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy my swatching and comparison videos. Make sure to subscribe for more videos coming up very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.